Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you the easiest way to protect your game files from virus and antivirus. Virus corrupt game files, while antivirus deletes game files which is suspected to be virus, which is usually not the case. This video is going to be of two parts. This is the first part of the video where I've installed your game and your game works perfectly. We are going to secure your game files for a situation where virus or antivirus strikes. You can easily return your game to the perfect working condition it was before. For the purpose of this video, we are going to use a software called WinRAR. The link is in the description below. Or you can go to winrar.com to get it from the official WinRAR website and install on your system. This software is important to encrypt your game files for protection against virus and antivirus. So before you proceed to this video, make sure you install WinRAR on your system. So let's get to it. These are the files we are going to be dealing with. Four files majorly: Tom Classic, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Black Ops 3, GTA 5, and Mortal Kombat XL. So let's start with Tom Clancy. These are the game files of Tom Clancy. When it comes to virus and antivirus attacks, it's not all game files that are victims of such attacks. So first of all, we're going to, if you're an expert in computer, you know you cracked your game yourself. It's usually cracked games that have this issue. But when it comes to virus attack both cracked and uncracked games. So whether you have cracked games on your system or you have uncracked games, you have to protect all game files, all your important game files from virus attack. So first of all, these are the game files. The important game files are not. It's not everything here that is important. Some files here are not important, and it is worthy of note that when you open a game file, you notice there are subfolders like this here. These folders are not very important. You don't need to protect these folders. The only part of the game files you need to protect is where the launcher is, the game launcher, the .exe file that launches the game. That is the only part you have business with. Any other folder or subfolder, you don't have any business with those ones. They can't, most of the time, they don't affect game performance. When a game doesn't launch because of an error, it's usually because of what is contained here, not in any subfolders or anywhere. So you have to trace the issue to where the game launcher is so you can fix it. So if you're a novice, you don't know much about, or you got the game from somewhere, you can't tell which is cracked and which is not cracked. The shortcut, you select all game files that is less than mostly 2 MB, but on very rare occasions 4 MB. So that is 2000 KB or 4000 KB. You select game files that are within that range. I'm going to select them, but I'm going to pause and select them and show you. So I've selected all the game files less than 2 MB for those who don't know how to identify cracked game files. After selecting all the files less than 2 MB, that is 2000 KB in size, you also select the exe file, all files that ends with .exe. You select everything. So the only exception of files above 2 MB is the exe files. They are usually above 2 MB. So after selecting all files less than 2 MB, that's 2000 KB, you select all .exe files. You right click. By now, WinRAR should be installed on your system. You add to archive. There's already a default name, but you can name it whatever you like. Then you just click OK. So computer will zip these folders and protect them. When this folder, when these files are zipped in this folder, virus and antivirus cannot affect them. They don't usually affect this kind of files. They have no business with this kind of files. Antivirus doesn't affect it. Virus doesn't affect it. So except a very dangerous virus that encrypts your whole files, basic virus and 90% of virus that are not cannot affect this game file. So if, for instance, these game files are deleted, all you need to do is you come here, you right click on it, extract here, you replace whatever was here before, and your game will open. That is that. Then some of you wonder, why don't we encrypt this whole Tom Clancy folder? Doing that will not be a good decision because Tom Clancy folder is 66 gig. Doing that will accomplish the same task, but you will have to spare at least 60 gig extra space for the archive, which makes no sense because not every file here can be attacked by virus or antivirus. So it's better to select the important files and zip. As you can see, this is just 110 MB, 109 MB. So it's better than having 60 gig extra space wastage on your system. So that is for Tom Clancy. The next game we're going to address is Black Ops 3. This is a setup file. For setup files, you only select all exe files and auto run files and exe files. Those are the important ones. Then you right click, you do the same thing. So if for instance now virus and antivirus delete these files, all you need to do, you come to what you zipped earlier, extract here, and your files will come back to normal. This is important because most of the time where either of these files gets missing, especially for games or installed games. If for instance a file like this ghostrecon.exe gets missing, it is extremely difficult to find just this file. You have to download the whole game file and install again. You can't just find this game easily, this .exe easily. So it's better to protect it on your system. So when it's deleted, you bring it back from your archive. So the next game we're going to attend to is GTA 5. Like I said, those that know the cracked files, you select the cracked files and zip. Those that don't know the cracked files, you select all files less than or equal to 2 MB. So I'm going to do that again. So these files have been selected. So having selected all files between 0 and 2 MB, that's 2000 KB, to sometimes to be safe, there are some files that are important that are above 2 KB. So you can increase it to 4 MB if you want to be 100% safe. But it is very rare, but it happens sometimes where important files are above 2 MB. So in such situation, you can increase your target to 4 MB. Select all files less than 4 MB. And after doing that, you select the exe files. Then do the same thing. Then you encrypt it. So I want us to do some. So I'm going to delete these files now. So these files were deleted. So if for instance virus or something affected your files and these files were deleted, all you need to do is you right click, extract here, and all your files will be returned. So that is the importance of protecting your game files. So the last one we're going to attend to now is Mortal Kombat. As you can see, this is Mortal Kombat folder. Mortal Kombat has multiple folders, but the most important part is where the game launcher is. Like this is my game launcher, and this is my Mortal Kombat game launcher. You right click on your shortcut, open file location. This is the most important place. Every other folder is not relevant. Everything you need to protect is in this folder. So you select all files less than 2 MB, or to be safe 4 MB like I said before. Like I said, after selecting every game um, KB files that are less than 2 MB or 4 MB to be safe, you select the exe files. So right now, every important files has been selected. You right click, you add to archive. So your files has been selected. So I'm going to delete these files now. So these files have been deleted. So if you come here, the Mortal Kombat won't open. So we have to bring back every file that were deleted. So you right click, extract here. It will bring back all the files. Then when you launch the game opens. I have to stop the Mortal Kombat because I'm not going to play the game. I just want to show you that it works. So that's all for today. thank you all for the for watching my video. So the next video we're going to address game launch errors, where you install your game and your game refuses to open by showing error message or showing nothing. So to get access to that video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all, and we'll see you in the next video.